what's up everybody? It's Spencer here from surveyspencer.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can make money online taking paid surveys. Now first, obviously there's a lot of ways to make money online. There's affiliate marketing, there's SEO, there's eBay. I mean, there's a million ways to make money online. So why, is paid surveys the right choice? And of course, every way to make money online has some pros and cons. So I'm just going to go over the positives of paid surveys and why a lot of people gravitate towards them. And the first reason is that they're free to start. I mean, in terms of making money online, there's really no way other than paid surveys that you can start, 100% for free. You either need to have, some startup capital or a lot of time. So that's the great thing about paid surveys is that you can start today without any upfront money. And also, you don't need any special skills. Like, for example, if you want to start freelance writing, you obviously need to be quite a good writer to compete with the thousands of freelance writers out there. But with paid surveys, you can be just about anyone, and as long as you have an opinion to give, paid surveys are a good match for you. And they're also really easy. I mean, as someone who's taken thousands of these surveys, I can tell you that it's not the easiest thing in the world, but it definitely doesn't tax my brain. You just have to sit there and answer the questions that the survey gives you, and you get paid at the end of the survey. And you get paid pretty quickly. I mean, I don't want to say that you get paid the day after you finish a survey. It depends on how many surveys you take and which panel we're talking about. But relative to a lot of other businesses and things you can do to make money online, you definitely get paid quite a bit faster taking paid surveys. But there is one thing I do want to mention before we move on and talk about paid surveys, and that's that there's unfortunately a lot of paid survey scams. It's just something that for some reason in the whole make money online, work from home niche, a ton of scammers show up and they try to scam people out of money. So I'm just going to go over some quick tips on how you can avoid scams and make the most from paid surveys. And the first thing is just to look for any sort of payments going from you to them. I mean, remember, with paid surveys, they're supposed to be paying you. So if a panel comes along and says, hey, we want you to pay us $10 to have access to our surveys, it's more than likely a scam. And also you should look out for contact information on the site. So does the site have an address, a phone number, a way to get in touch with them? If they're kind of shady and they seem like they don't want you to get in touch with them, that's usually a bad sign and a red flag. And finally, if they guarantee any payment, so if they say, you will make X amount of dollars per month from us, that's a bad sign because they're not in control of how much money you make. That depends on how many surveys you take and if it's a good month for them, if they have a lot of surveys to offer you, it's not in their control. So they can't really guarantee a certain amount of money. And finally, high payments. If they offer $50 per survey, over $100 per survey, it's not realistic. That just kind of payments per survey just doesn't exist. But the number one thing you can do to do well with paid surveys is to join the right panels. The panels are just places that are the bridge between you and the market research firms that are conducting the surveys. So as long as you join the right panels, those that are reputable, you're already halfway there to doing well with paid surveys. And you can always read reviews online or head over to surveyspencer.com and read the reviews there. But it's really important that you join the right panels because that's how you get paid the most and get offered the most amount of surveys. There's nothing more frustrating than sitting there and waiting to qualify for surveys. But if you join the right panels, that's very rarely an issue. So once you join, here's the things that I do to make sure I get the most from paid surveys. And the first is that I set working time. So I have a set time every day that I spend 2 or sometimes 3 hours just taking surveys. And during that time, I eliminate distractions. So I turn off Facebook, turn off my phone, and just bang out as many surveys as I can. And one thing you can do that has worked well for me is setting specific goals, both for how many surveys I take in a week and how much money I make per week. And that just keeps me on track because honestly, after you take 10 or 15 surveys in a day, it gets kind of boring. So these goals really keep me on track and make sure I earn the most from surveys. So, I say good luck, but luck has little to do with how well you do with paid surveys or making money online in general. So the best thing you can do is just sign up for some survey panels, start taking them, and start learning the ropes. I mean, you can read all day about paid surveys and make money online, but you'll learn more in 45 minutes of taking surveys than you would with 5 hours reading about it. So head over to surveyspencer.com, check out some of the reviews there, and I do wish you the best of luck with paid surveys.